You're listening to littlepodcast.com.
Oh man, fucking A. What are we going to talk about? Nothing.
I'm gonna put toxic substances into my body.
We're not letting people put these fucking in mail trucks. You know, they're going to blow up. Matt's dead.
Matt's got both his things muted.
I got to say this.
They Might Be Giants is a great band.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 251. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my co-host,
Matt Haig.
That's right.
And TJ May.
Yes. We're here to talk to you about everything.
We're here after absolutely no technical difficulties to talk about stuff.
We didn't spend a half hour where Matt couldn't figure out how to get audio to work on Twitch.
Of course not.
Come on, Matt.
I want to make a picture of like a cartoon bear all tangled up and confused in a reel-to-reel tape machine, and it'll say "bear with us," but bear will be spelled like bear.
Yeah.
Wait, bear is spelt bear.
No. Isn't it, what, bear with us? Isn't it B-A-R-E?
No,
That's wrong?
That's me taking off
Well,
my shirt.
it'll still be
viewers.
Funny.
Well, bear with us is us taking our
That'll be
clothes off.
it'll be a
Yes.
naked lady, and it'll say B-A-R-E with us. And then they won't even want to hear the show. They'll just want to keep looking at the graphic.
Could it still be a bear so we can get our furry viewers?
It'll be a naked, sexy bear. With
There we go.
A bikini that, like, it took the top off, but it's still, like, twirling it around its bare finger.
Okay. I like
And
it. I'm
also,
into this.
it's holding a bottle of Coppertone.
Yeah. And a dog is biting its butt.
Yes. And then the bear is, of course, mauling the dog because it's a bear.
I agree.
And the dog, that poor dog, there's so much blood. Anyway, this has been Born in the 80s, episode 251. Thanks for coming this week.
Have a great one.
Yep. All right, PAX South is happening.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Penny Arcade Expo, the one what nobody goes to.
I went to one.
Penny Arcade is still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And they have now 4 expos a year?
Yeah.
Really?
I think they have in
West
Australia
Expos.
too, right?
Yes. East, West, South, and Os.
East, West, South, and not in the United States.
Yes, that's exactly it.
All right, fair enough.
East used to be called, or West used to be called Prime, and before that was the only expo. Which is what I went to. I went to the first one ever, back in 2004. Yeah.
How was that?
It was all right. I just wasn't really gamer community then, so I didn't really get a lot out of it, including having only $2 left to my name to get back to Illinois.
That didn't seem like enough
You had
money.
to offer some favors to some friendly truckers.
Yeah.
No. We're all good, because I already had the plane tickets.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. It worked out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still alive this week.
Well, I just drank the last of my bourbon.
Oh, there we go.
No, I'm in kind of the same boat. How am I going to find my way back to Drunktown?
Was that the last bourbon? Not like
Yes.
the last
bourbon on
Jedi?
there.
Is this the sequel to The Last
Hey,
Samurai?
fun fact,
That
Jedi is both singular and plural.
That's true. It could mean
So-
multiple Jedi or one Jedi. Did you see that the Nintendo Switch is getting 3 more titles at launch?
What?
That's like, that tripled their launch catalog.
I know. They have.
Is it-
Yep.
Go ahead.
You ready?
I have no clue, so go ahead.
All
Maybe
right.
I do.
The Tomorrow Corporation's World of Goo, a game from 2008.
From the original Wii
Yep.
and PC.
MPC, Little Inferno, and
I've heard of that.
from 2012, which is a fun game, a tablet game, and Human Resource Machine.
I mean, if we're gonna get tablet games, can we just get Super Mario Run?
No,
Just put that freaking thing on the Switch.
it can only be on Apple because Steve Jobs has willed it.
It's up for pre-order on Android, or at least up for
It's like,
notification
hey,
on Android.
You
Excuse
guys,
me,
after I
fucking
die,
pre-order
if
of
there's ever a
digital
Mario
games?
game,
Well, you don't pay
well,
for it.
it
You
was
just get
on like
notification when it's
coming
live.
soon forever for for the iOS store.
It's so.
So what is
lame.
this? This Goo World? What?
World of Goo. It's a puzzle strategy game with goo balls.
I think I played that on my iPhone. Do you like build these weird lattice structures to reach things?
That's the one.
Yeah, I played that on my phone like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Come and launch for the Switch.
They can port it.
Yeah. Easy. You can play that motion or touchscreen.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if they'll do it, but that's what I would do. If I was a developer, knew what I was doing. Oh.
So you guys watching the new hottest show?
The
I haven't
OC?
finished. I haven't finished Dexter yet.
Riverdale.
You should probably not finish Dexter. Just stop like at
I already know
season 6 and you'll be good.
I already know the ending, and I'm halfway through season 7, so I might as well finish it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I never saw season 7. I loved seasons 1 through 4 though.
I didn't like 3. Was not a big fan of 3. Oh.
Who's the big bad in season 3?
The DA. I think it was the district attorney.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
I forget what else he's been in, but yeah.
Spoilers.
He's like, oh, this easy to be a killer. I'll do that too. That's the problem with Dexter, is that it's kind of like in superhero franchises where if it lasts long enough, everyone's a superhero. And Dexter, it's like it went on long enough that everyone became a serial killer.
Yep. Including his sister, who had the hots for him. Spoilers.
She became a serial killer?
Well, she helped him. She started season 7 by helping him cover up. Well, end of season 6, she was covering up the crime from not the Trinity, the Doomsday Killer.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Lithgow? No, end of season 6. No, it's Colin Hanks. End of
Colin
season
Hanks
6.
is in that show.
Yes, season 6.
Maybe I didn't see season 6 either. I think
Yeah,
the
5
last
was
season I
Lithgow.
saw was Lithgow. Yeah.
Yeah, end of season
That
6.
guy could play a good villain.
Oh yeah, he absolutely can. It's horrifying and lovely at the same time. But season 6, his sister finally catches him killing someone. And right at the reveal, that's when they ended it. And season 7 starts with her basically saying, I understand why you did this, let's cover it up. But she's thinking this was the only time. And then she's putting 2 and 2 together. Yeah.
But
we did
feel
get one.
bad for Dokes.
Well, I think end of season 7, I've not gotten to this point yet. End of season 7 is actually where we get the reaction, not GIF, it's the reaction just image of Dokes in front of the thing saying surprise motherfucker. That's actually from Dexter.
I've seen that so many times. I never even put it together that was Dokes.
Yeah, so it's Dokes after. I mean, he's already dead, but now he's one of the manifestations of Dexter's mind.
Okay, I'm looking for this.
Now you need to watch season 6 and 7.
Yeah.
That's definitely Dokes. Okay.
Yep. It's Dokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, Heroes of the Storm highlights are gonna have a whole new depth now.
Yep.
John, what's your favorite season of Dexter?
Actually, I got it right here. Let me find it.
I know where he's going with this. Oh, that's not what I thought. My favorite season of Dexter is the one.
How's that? I doodled
good.
that little doodle while you guys were chatting.
This will play really well on the audio version.
A little doodle. Let me just
My
doodle that in.
My favorite season of Dexter is the one where he kills his sister Dee Dee in his laboratory.
That's a spoiler. No,
That's the end of Dexter Corner.
I fucking hate Dexter, but that's me.
No,
That show's bad.
Dee Dee.
It's just too
was
cliche.
Dexter's lab.
I can't handle it. Let's move on to something I do want to talk to TJ about. let's switch to the NES Classic Edition. What's the stock watch?
We had a little bit. We got some on Wednesday, and it was like a little bit and gone again.
I heard a rumble that they were available again.
Yep.
All right, let's look at eBay price watch. We're hovering around 125, give or take $10.
It's not as bad,
the price is definitely down.
I've reached the breaking point where I just don't care. I don't care anymore. I'll just get an emulator. I wanted to give you money, Nintendo, but you took too long.
Yeah, you took way too long. Like, you got me all excited.
Did we talk a couple weeks ago? When we mentioned that someone was able to add more games to it.
Yes.
I don't know if you mentioned that on air, but
I don't know if we did either.
Don't
but
remember.
Basically, you could just use a USB cable, hook it up to your computer, and then drop some files on it, and then that will allow it to like just dump ROMs. Apparently, it's actually not too hard to do.
Could you get some Hatoful boyfriend on there?
No, it's only NES games.
ROMs.
But you have, I'm trying to think here. You have 60, I think, is the maximum you can put in.
That's what the one person did is got up to 60.
They said after 60 the UI kind of breaks, so you can add 30 more games basically. So that's pretty cool. I would also like to mention Pikachu's 3DS just got announced today. So everyone was, or not today, a couple days ago, but everyone was wondering where the fuck are 3DSs and 3DS XLs. There's a 3DS XL Pikachu.
I want it and I don't want it. The problem is I finally want a new Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, me too.
But
then how long are 3DSs are going to be around?
I don't know. Nintendo's strategy has been to not tell anyone what's going on, so everyone doesn't know whether or not they should buy stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I only want a new 3DS because even though Fire Emblem Warriors is coming out on the Switch, it's also coming out new 3DS only. And I kind of want it on both. I don't know why. It's a waste of my money to have it for both, but...
Seems like a good way to spend your money.
Yeah. I'm already wasting my money on one Switch.
Expense. That's why I bought that shitty fried chicken taco. It's a business expense, so I can talk about it on the podcast.
Yes, let's talk.
That
about
wasn't
it.
that wasn't a segue. That was just
that's a segue
conversation.
No, we're gonna pause the segue for a second because I want to switch back to the Switch for a second. So, okay.
Yes.
There we go.
I love it.
Hold on, I have to memorize which key on the keyboard that is, so I don't have to search for it on the mouse. Okay, All right.
Wait, you now have a soundboard hooked to your keyboard?
It's always been hooked up to my MIDI keyboard. I just never memorized what's where.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that kind of keyboard. I get it now.
Fuck yeah. Wait. I don't know where Adam is. Where's Adam?
I don't have.
B flat.
I'm too dumb to do this.
Good enough.
Oh, that's good enough.
Let's see.
I'm too dumb to do this.
There it is.
Thank you.
All right.
I can do
All right.
harmonies.
Fuck you, asshole. Still.
Oh, that's
So-
good. I like it.
I know you guys talked about, Matt is maybe in holiday getting the Switch and probably will forget about it by then and won't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably.
get
That's
one, too.
usually how it goes for me.
I know John is probably holiday or close to it just so he can play Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
I didn't mention where I'm at. I'm freaking whole hog day one because I've never done a game system launch. I'm getting this. I'm getting this dumb thing.
I was about to say
Do it.
I did I did the PS4 as that was the first launch console I ever got. So
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it pre-ordered already, or are you just gonna,
Yeah.
wait in line and hope?
No, I'm pre-ordered.
Sweet.
I don't have to worry about it.
Sweet. So you'll be able to give the day one impressions for our
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch release special
And if you-
episode edition.
If we end up doing our thing where I actually come up there early on, I'll just bring it up with me so you guys can get your hands on.
nice.
That'd be rad.
Oh, that
I
seems
would put my hands on
rad.
your Switch. Wait.
Dave-
Rad AF.
The day before I turn 33 is the day Puyo Puyo Tetris comes out, and I've got that pre-ordered as well. Because I know you got that
What
on
is that?
Puyo Puyo Tetris is
Puyo
the thing
Puyo.
that John has on PS4.
Yes.
But now it's
Is
coming.
it
It's
Tetris with chickens? Because that's what
It's-
it sounds like.
it's two
No.
puzzle games smashed together where you can play both, one or the other, even against each other, playing the different puzzle games.
Yeah, so it's like literally. Do you remember like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
Nope.
Okay, so you never played that.
It's a puzzle game with globules, I guess is the best way to describe
Puyo
it.
Puyo Pop, which is a really fun game, by the
Yeah.
way. But it was a just kind of like a Japanese thing, really. It never really caught on in the U.S., but it's huge over there.
You need to group globs of the same color. Groups of 4, doesn't matter if they're like all straight in a line or if they're like curved, as long as they're touching
Yeah,
sides.
those need to be 4 touching. Yeah.
Yep.
And then they pop, and then you can get chains and stuff. Whereas, and so like Puyo Puyo Tetris is like Tetris versus Puyo Puyo Pop, the game, and you can like play competitive, and you can choose if you want to be a Tetris guy or a Puyo Puyo guy, and I don't know. It's all in Japanese. I don't understand any of it on the version
Yeah.
I have, but they're putting out an English translated version in the U.S. for the Switch and PS4.
And PS4 as well, yeah.
Yeah, but only hard copies, no digital versions, I guess. So, whatevs.
Well, it's fine. I found out yesterday that my pre-order of Puyo Puyo Tetris comes with 2 keychains.
Nice. A
One
Tetris
is-
and a Puyo?
Yeah, one is a green Puyo and one is a Tetris T block.
That's
So
great.
apparently, rep your side. I don't know which side I want to rep because I liked both the puzzle games.
Yeah. I'm a Puyo guy, I
Oh
think.
man,
I love
I'm looking
Tetris,
at
though,
this,
too.
and it is so Japanese.
It is very Japanese.
It's very colorful. too,
Everything is made out of anthropomorphic candy, is what it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like.
basically.
So, Matt, you'd mentioned it earlier, but I really do want to go back to it. We need to hashtag hack the menu.
Yep.
Hashtag. I didn't even have to hack this one.
No.
I stopped by.
This menu's
I was
pre-hacked.
leaving work. I was leaving work tonight, and I was like, I'm not really hungry at all.
Did you go to the Middleton Taco
But-
Bell?
No, there's the one over by Odana. Shout
Wait,
out to the Madison
Hang-
listeners.
Hang on. Is that the one on? Crap. Is that the one where the apartment I used to live? Right off
No.
the Beltline, near the east side.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because that was my favorite Taco Bell down there.
I know, because you took me there and we had Taco Bell once.
No, this
It
is
was
a new one. It's all shiny and new. It's only about a year old.
Okay.
I've only defiled it several thousand times. But
I go to that
I was like,
one.
I'm not hungry, but I'm gonna put toxic substances into my body so that I have something to talk about on the show
I think
tonight.
that's Taco Bell's new slogan.
I think so.
I'm not
Run
hungry,
for the
but
border and put toxic substances in your body even
Yeah.
when you're not hungry.
Yeah,
so I
it's-
ate the naked chicken. What was it? Naked
Chalupa.
chicken enchilada.
It's a
chalupa. That's it.
Chalupa.
It's a fucking taco instead of taco. It's fried chicken, and it's
Yeah.
a monstrosity.
I sent you that picture yesterday, which probably,
Yeah. That's how I knew it was coming out because you sent me that picture and I thought you were getting it. So I was like, oh, I'll get it too, so we can talk about it.
So
And
you
then
caused this.
I was the
I
only
caused it.
one
It's my
that
fault.
got it. You made it happen to me.
Yes. The naked chicken
Oh, there it is.
chalupa. Here it is.
in those pictures, it looks gorgeous.
How about this picture?
It does. I'm the censorship. That's glorious.
How about this is actually what it looks like?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back and rehack the menu from when we talked about this. Because where was it, in Italy that they were getting this first?
Italy?
I don't know. Start some weird ass place.
Yeah.
One of those non-American countries.
Non-American?
So the way I want to hack this dumb thing is I don't know whether I want to keep chalupa sauce on it.
What? You don't like the chalupa
Okay.
sauce?
I'm not a
Now,
big
what
fan.
exactly is chalupa sauce? Because
It's the only-
I ate it.
It's the only sauce
But
that was
I don't
on
know
it,
what it
and
is.
I don't know what it's in it. Yeah, I have no clue.
Wait. What's the fuck is chalupa sauce? I get chalupas all the time. I
Yeah,
didn't know
it's-
that there was a particular sauce.
It doesn't use regular sour cream.
No way. So it's like fake sour cream?
No, it's something else. It's seasoned.
Like
Okay,
seasoned
we've
sour
got
cream?
the food.com top secret recipe versions of Taco Bell Baja sauce.
Is that what they call the spicy quesadilla sauce?
I love that spicy
It
quesadilla
must be, because
sauce.
I searched for chalupa sauce, and it says a quarter of a red bell pepper, seeded and coarsely chopped, 1 large jalapeno chopped in half, 2 tablespoons diced Spanish onions, 1 cup
No, that's
mayonnaise,
different.
1 tablespoon vinegar, quarter teaspoon black pepper, 1 dash garlic powder, and 1 dash cumin. That
sounds
something.
more like what's in the chalupa, as opposed to the
Okay.
quesadilla sauce, because
Okay.
quesadilla sauce is just jalapeno mayonnaise for the most part.
All right, TJ, I want to hear your favorite chalupa hacks
Okay, so
for
on
this
this
chicken
thing,
chalupa.
what I want to do with this thing, because I want to go whole hog on it.
That sounds good.
The chicken chalupa, the best way to complement that is you need to add the marinated steak they have there. So do that. I would probably replace the chalupa sauce with just straight sour cream, just for a
That
bit more of
seems
a creaminess.
Unholy
Oh,
to
it's
put
fine.
steak with a chicken taco. But all right.
No, it's
Yeah, I
not.
think there's some stuff against that in Leviticus.
I don't care. I don't care. Cloven feet and whatnot. That's pork. But
Okay.
so we're gonna do steak. I think on the original hack I said beef when I heard about this, but no, we'll do steak. Steak in the chicken shell. I will still do lettuce, cheese, sour cream. Maybe add a little bit of nacho cheese sauce on it. And then
Okay.
I think this.
I
think
do
this would
love
be-
some of that horrible fake nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Oh
And I
shit.
think- actually, no. If we're gonna do nacho cheese sauce, we're gonna do it right. It's not nacho cheese sauce in the shell. You're gonna take a regular soft taco shell, coat the nacho cheese on it, and wrap it around like a double decker.
Or you could do like a quesarito where it's just a fucking core sample of nacho cheese and then everything else is built around that structure.
No, that's too much. I think just enough on a regular soft taco
Well,
shell.
not for me, man.
And
It's
then
too much for my body and my health, but not for my taste buds.
And I know for me, I'm not a big fire sauce fan, but I think fire sauce would go the best on here. But I'll just do hot. And that's my chalupa hack.
All right, I'm gonna do my before we record next. I'm gonna eat one of these.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay,
as well.
also, did you know, this is kind of a local reference, but the Woodman's here in town has a whole aisle devoted to Taco Bell brand condiments.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I got some of that
Yeah.
at my Jewel-Esco.
All right, TJ, I've got the actual ingredients here of the Taco Bell naked chicken chalupa. Here we go. Chalupa shell made of crispy marinated all white meat chicken with lettuce, diced tomato, cheese.
I wouldn't say crispy.
cheese and avocado ranch sauce is what's
Okay.
in there.
So that's an avocado ranch.
Did not taste avocado. I tasted a lot of creamy sauceness, so I can believe ranch.
Well,
But it was
maybe
not green and did not taste like avocado.
maybe I'll do one with and one without the sauce. But I'm not a
So-
tomatoes fan, so I'm gonna do it without. But that's me.
No maters.
There were a
Tomatoes.
lot of really and the Taco Bell tomatoes are just so they're like pale
Squishy?
and lifeless and horrible. Yeah,
Squishy is probably the best word for it.
Flavorful,
So
squishy.
yeah, so you can order stuff online on Taco Bell, and you can do some crazy shit on here. Like you can add bacon to this. Like it's got like a whole like customizer like you can do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put that on the doc though, so you guys can you can pre-hack before you even get there. What kind of stuff
And
you
if
want
you
to
go to a
add.
KFC Taco Bell combo restaurant, you can get
Oh
this
my
with a
God.
side of KFC Double Down.
Oh my god! All right, so my hack for this is a pretty simple hack. We're talking the naked chicken chalupa, and all I'm gonna do is get myself a cheesy gordita crunch, and kind of dig myself out a little trough out of the lettuce and cheese, and just shove that chicken inside the
So
cheesy gordita crunch.
you're going triple shell here.
Yeah, triple shell.
Yeah,
we
that's
got
too many
the
shells.
hard shell, the gordita shell,
You're going too
and the
deep.
chicken shell.
Johnny's back. We got someone in the chat
So
for an bacon reference.
yes, bacon. And I would add bacon. I gotta say.
Yeah, you gotta add bacon. If you're already murdering yourself with
Wait.
meat poison, you've
Changing
gotta
it.
put bacon on it.
Adding one more thing. So right now you got the naked chicken chalupa,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna put that inside the cheesy gordita crunch. I'm gonna probably toss out some of that lettuce and cheese or whatever. Just give me some room, and then inside the again tossing out more of the lettuce and tomato of the naked chicken chalupa. I want to put as
Double-decker?
Matt had suggested, a cheesy roll up.
Yes.
Which is basically just a tube of cheese and they're $1, so it's pretty easy add on.
Now, on your cheese gordita crunch you're going to put in there,
Yeah,
you're going to substitute out the crunchy shell with a Doritos Locos shell, right?
obviously.
Oh
Which
yeah,
one?
of course.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be
I don't
nacho
think
cheese.
I don't think you could physically fit more in that though. I've pretty much jammed that full.
Can I
Yeah.
say I had the combo box, so I had the naked chicken taco and a nacho cheese Dorito taco and a regular hard shell taco. And after I ate the Dorito taco, the regular taco it tasted like bleach. It tasted like awfulness and sadness and poison. So I think once you go Dorito, you can't go back.
I can understand that.
It is naughty to put chalupa sauce on naked chicken, but oh so tasty. I don't know. What's your favorite Taco Bell weird random item that you get? Because they have so many like weird, random like cheap items. You're like, I'm gonna get that, and then throw in this dollar thing. What's your favorite dollar item?
Okay, so if I'm going to Taco Bell, it means I already am pretty upset with myself and just want to try and like hasten my journey to the grave.
Yeah.
So I'll usually get a quesarito box,
Okay.
Okay.
which is that core of fake nacho cheese surrounded by stuff, and then that comes with a hard shell taco. And I'll swap that out for a soft shell taco, not because I like it better, but because I can just shove it in my face faster.
Yeah. My weird thing I'll sometimes grab. I go with that shredded chicken mini quesadilla.
Okay.
The one that's basically just a soft shell. They throw shredded chicken, a little bit of sauce. They put in those weird foil ones, the
Yeah.
little foil wraps.
Yeah.
They're dumb.
Yeah.
There's that beefy Fritos burrito that's cheap as well.
The beefy Fritos burrito is awesome.
It is.
It's just Fritos, beef, and rice in a burrito, and it's actually pretty tasty. I'm a big fan.
Did you guys try any of the double stack tacos?
The cheesy bean and rice is also good.
I don't think so. Have
It
you
was a
ever
limited
had the
time thing to do it for
Cinnabon
that.
Delights?
Those are awesome. I had the Captain
do it with my
Crunch
breakfast.
Delights when they had that.
I think they like threw it in for free for me once, and they were like, I didn't know what they were, so I didn't have any expectations when I bit into it. And then when they were like full of goo, that was very shocking to me.
Yeah.
And I think
Hashtag
that
full of goo.
Tainted my experience.
Hashtag full of goo, shocking
Yeah.
to Matt.
Like, I was like, is this raw? Is this like not cooked all the way through?
TJ, when
Yes.
when we eventually get together at some point to record stuff,
Yep.
We should get together, maybe for Extra Life or something. And do you want to? We need to buy a fuck ton of Taco Bell and eat it.
Yep. Absolutely.
It'll be the Extra Life charity cancer for kids video game, and also Taco Bell mukbang stream.
So,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. For 2 hours, we're going to be in the social eating channel on
Taco
Twitch.
12 pack, $12.99. Are you ready
the
for the
variety-
12 pack challenge?
Variety taco.
Can I get a
12-pack.
foot long, like a party taco?
What's the variety Taco 12 pack?
The variety taco 12-pack is 6 crunchy tacos, 2 Doritos Locos nacho cheese, 2 Doritos Locos Cool Ranch, and 2 Doritos Locos Fiery.
I did not know that they had Doritos Locos Fiery. That intrigues me.
Yes.
Yes,
I want
and
the taco. I want the taco 12 pack.
It's
Do you think
not
you could do it?
spicy nacho though. Now you can mix
just-
and match those, but
Okay,
in a
so
variety, but that's the default.
which is this? Does this correspond with an actual Doritos flavor?
One I think they had in the past.
Okay.
It
Well, they
tastes
got
kind of
nacho
like
cheese. Yep, go.
it tastes kind of like a chili lime, and not chili like I'm making a stew of chili, but like chili pepper lime.
Yeah.
So it's just got the hint of lime, but mostly got that spicy chili. It's got quite the kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a Doritos Locos taco, where the shell is made out of the taco flavored Doritos.
I would do it.
Just
That sounds
to
delicious.
inception that, and just to see where we end up after that.
No, I agree with you on that. Oh man, Taco Bell is the best. It's probably my like favorite fast food place for sure. Variety Taco 12-pack. There it is.
It's the only fast food place that's still priced like a fast food place. It's the only place I can spend less than $3 and get stuff that'll fill me up enough that I want to kill myself.
Oh yeah, I mean when you're talking about like some of their food, their cheap ass dollar cravings menu, like that, like oh yeah, okay, you know, beefy Fritos burrito, whatever. That thing is substantial. There's a lot in that thing, like, and it's like meat and oh, it's so good. Oh, I want it right now. Sorry. Dollar cravings menu, yeah. So beefy Fritos burrito is good. Cheesy bean and rice is pretty filling if you don't want any meat. Spicy potato soft taco, I like that. It's all good. I actually like the Chipotle loaded grillers. I like the chicken.
I believe that's pronounced chipotle.
Chipotle. Not in my America. All right. We need to stop talking about Taco Bell.
Man, I wish we didn't get Trump as president. Otherwise, we would have taco trucks on every corner.
I know. I mean,
That
you
would
know,
have
politics
been so
aside,
awesome.
everything else aside,
Taco trucks.
I want them taco
everywhere. Would
trucks.
have been awesome.
Yeah.
Hashtag get them taco trucks.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag get them taco trucks. Okay. So you guys want to know why the Galaxy Note 7 exploded?
Yes.
Yes, he said, pretending he didn't already know.
Okay. Well, why did they blow up, Matt? If you know.
The first time or the second time?
Yeah, the first time.
The first time, I believe there was a manufacturing error that caused the battery contacts to be too long, and then they curled around and came into contact with each other.
Correct. The main cause on battery A was, you know, like the battery kind of had curved edges, like everything has curved edges. Well, the curved edges made the contacts get too close to each other, and they should have been shorter.
It's just one small arc away from explosion.
Yes. Battery. What about the second time?
The second time, okay, I have to think. I know it was because they had the company, their other battery supplier, ramp up production, and then they kind of rushed. Oh, it was because they had burrs on the contacts that were puncturing some insulation or something.
Correct. The insulation tape had been cut through by high-wielding burrs on the positive electrode, so it caused short. Because
that sucks though, because it was like they were just like, hey, can you give us like a lot more than we expected you to have to give us? And they were like, sure, yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, and then they fucked them by putting terrible batteries in there.
But the funny thing is that really didn't even have any impact on Samsung's bottom line because they're such a massive Goliath of a company.
Oh yeah, well, especially because they were really good to the consumers. They're like, you got one, send it in, we'll send you a new phone. Like I don't remember what replacement phone they gave me. They're just like straight up, like don't. And they sent out like fireproof coffins, you know, like so people could
send the phone back in.
Yeah. Well, okay, and then
That's
then the mail companies were like, no. We're not letting people put these fucking in mail trucks. You know, they're going to blow up. And so they're like, even though they told, you know, okay, when you do it, make sure you leave the phone on and let it power down. And so it runs out of juice and then put it in the box. And they're like, no, that's not enough. So like literally, I think at some point, if you had a Galaxy Note 7, you weren't allowed on a plane.
And you
had to turn it in at like a thing. So they actually had like Samsung set up like kiosks in major airports where people could give their phone to them for like a voucher and then they could get it back.
And for a while there was like people didn't know which one it was, so they were like, if you have a Samsung phone, you can't come on this plane. And there were a lot of like misunderstandings that way
Yeah.
because they do have kind of a confusing branding with their different phone lines. They've got
Oh,
the
what?
Note 7,
I have the Galaxy 7.
Galaxy 7. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
what's
like
wrong?
I don't know, the 7.
Oh, the Note 7 or the Galaxy S7? Because one of them blows up and one of them doesn't. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was interesting because they actually, I think, put out a like infographic kind of showing how it happened. You know,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
they even
fascinating.
announced it as like a live stream so that you could like I think they just like straight up demonstrated
Yeah.
everything.
It'll
We
be
lost
interesting.
TJ.
You know what'd be interesting that I'm just reading about is that let's talk about Star Wars for a hot second. We
Okay.
still haven't seen a trailer for Episode 8,
I think it's coming at the Super Bowl.
and that's coming out in like really soon, like the end of the year. So I mean, we had known for like Rogue. They're not even a teaser. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so they actually talked
Well,
about it.
We really needed the teaser for episode 7 to
Yeah.
like put everyone's minds at ease. When
Yeah.
did we get our first Rogue One teaser?
Way ahead of Rogue One. Like I think like
Okay.
we got a teaser like probably right after Force Awakens, so it was like a year.
I think at this point they're kind of like, okay, everyone's on board. We're a little bit less on edge about everything.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm reading here that they said that they were promoting Rogue One, and they were like, yeah, we don't want to cut into that, so we're gonna wait for that to be
Yeah.
done. So, yeah, I don't know.
But we have an official title for episode 8. It's The Last
Yes.
Jedi.
The Least Jedi.
The Least Jedi. Is Luke
it?
even a Jedi? I don't like because he never finished. Now that I've seen the Clone Wars and
Yeah.
I've seen what Jedi training actually is, he didn't do much of it. He just
Yeah,
kind
he-
of skipped
well,
out
he-
halfway through. And,
Yeah, he literally was like, I'm not gonna do my training.
yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to Yoda and finish my training," and then Yoda's like, "Nah, you're fine. I'm gonna die now."
Yep.
And
That's like-
I do want to say, if you watch Clone Wars, you get a whole new level of insight onto that whole Force Ghost thing. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I've heard that show's really good. So
It starts off, you skip the movie. You can even skip the first or even the first 2 seasons of it. I got the feeling that, actually, this is a good transition. So I'll take over the show from here. I got the feeling that in the first, going from beginning to end, you saw George Lucas sort of relinquishing control, and the showrunner, who I don't remember,
yeah, I have no clue.
taking more and more control. I'm going to look this up real quick.
Sure. Oh, bam. Oh, this is fucking tiring.
I don't know. I'm not going to look up his name. But he took more and more control, so it got better and better as it got
Okay.
more and more away from Lucas. Because, you realize that George Lucas, he's got the story, he's got the outline, but he just needs
Yeah.
somebody else to take control after that and write it for him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, after the Disney acquisition, Star Wars Rebels is that same showrunner as the head of Star Wars TV, producing it as a successor, and it's really good so far.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through about 1.5 seasons.
Well,
And
it's good to
awesome.
hear. But it's
Mhm.
is that available online in a streaming service of some kind?
Clone Wars is on Netflix. Rebels I had to buy on Google Play, and it's kind of it's pretty spendy because you buy the first season for I don't know, $12 or $14, and the second season is divided in half, and each half is $12 each. And then there's the third season. That's like another $12. But I'm enjoying it a lot. I wish I didn't have to pay like $50 for Rebels, but it's kind of worth it.
But that's like Darth Vader, right? Because these are prequels.
Yes. Clone Wars takes place between episode 2 and 3, so you get a lot of General Anakin. And I haven't gone back and watched the prequels yet, but I've heard that after watching the Clone Wars series, it's so good, and their handling of the Anakin character is so good that it makes the prequels better, like because you have more context.
Yeah.
And it really is like the treatment of that character that we should have had in the prequels. Because he's like he's a general, and you get you get a really clear impression that he's a good man who's trying to do good things, but he takes shortcuts, and that ends up badly for him.
Yeah, I feel like I probably would like this show a lot because I'm like a huge Star Wars nerd, and I love animation. So I don't know. I should probably.
It introduces
watch it.
Ahsoka Tano, who is Anakin's Padawan.
Yeah,
and she starts out as this obnoxious kid at the beginning.
like him.
Yeah, well, like in the Clone Wars movie, which is just garbage, she's like episode 1 Anakin age, but then she ages a little bit for the first season of the series, and then each season she ages a little bit to where like at the end she's like an actual person, and she's kind of like she becomes this like amazing badass who leaves the Jedi Order, spoiler alert,
Oh man.
and goes off on her own. And so then like I want to know more about that character. I want to see her standalone movie, and I guess there's a novel about her that I'm gonna try and track down. But yeah, you like if you start watching it, you'll be like, "Oh, this character's annoying and terrible. I don't know what people are saying about her. I don't know why people like her." But then by the end, you're pretty invested in her because she becomes a total badass.
Yeah. That seems. It's fucking too much. There's too much TV to watch. You know what I'm saying?
There's too much good shit out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Too
Have
much.
you seen the
too much
OA
TV.
or whatever?
I chose to not. Is that
I've
right
heard
of me?
people either really like it or really hate it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll wait a second. Whatever. Have you watched it, Matt?
I haven't yet,
There's like
but I was
dead
hoping to
people.
get an opinion. I guess it like is. There are like fan theories that it takes place in the same universe as Stranger Things, which makes me more inclined to watch it. But also, it might just be one of those things that
Fan theories.
is like it's because it's Netflix, so they're trying to do connections. But it might just be one of those things where it's weird to try and trick you into thinking it's deep.
Yeah, like kind of like Lost, where it's like, hey, we're gonna do a bunch of crazy shit, and then not have anything to tie it together, you know, or just like it kind of falls under its own weight. Maybe, I don't know. All right, TJ, you got to have some topics for us. I'm dying here.
Okay, well, my data is literally dying. That's kind of what happened to me.
Okay.
I had to buy a pack. So this might be my last of the month until my data rolls over.
Well, that's good because I don't think we're going to record one until next month, so we're good.
Well, my rollover happens on February 5th.
Oh, we could.
You guys, did you know that there's a Resident Evil movie in theaters right now?
That's
yes,
right.
I would have had a free ticket to it.
Oh,
if I felt like
nice.
going.
I haven't heard anything about this.
It's
I've
supposedly
heard
the
more
last
about
one.
Triple X: The Return of Xander Cage.
Yeah, the
than I have
Resident Evil
about this.
movie is the one that is the final chapter. Yeah. I've seen none of them. Have you seen any?
I like them. They're super dumb, but I like
Yeah.
them.
Let's see what the review is. The New York Times review. What do they have to say? 5 stars. I don't know. Seems fun though. I don't know. They know what they're doing with these.
I'm gonna take off video.
Yeah.
Maybe that will help my data.
Yeah. Why don't you de-video yourself? Because you're on low data.
Yep. Anyway, so let me pull up some of the stuff that's happened for me.
Sure.
So the past 4 days, every single night I was streaming on Twitch, and
Yes.
I just started start to finish, and I just went through Dragon Warrior 1.
How long does that game take to beat? How long were you streaming for?
Well, it's about I did I think at most about 2.5 hours a night. It's not a super long game. Would have been longer if I did it completely blind, and I chose not to, because I'm not going to waste my own time. The second thing is, it also would have been longer had I played the version on the old Nintendo, because in that particular game you have to pull up a menu to go downstairs. You have to pull up a menu to examine an item in front of you. You have to pull up a menu to talk to someone.
That first one is. I actually have a physical copy of that NES game. Is that worth a lot of money?
Probably not.
What? TJ, don't deflate me. I'm sitting on the fucking gold mine, Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, you've got like the original Battletoads NES game, basically.
But dude, used game prices are
the
fucking
one?
insane right now.
Dragon Warrior 1, buy it now for $8.94.
Oh,
Buy it now for $9.95.
I see it listed on eBay for $20. Oh, with the box. All right, but the Game Boy Color version's pretty good. TJ?
I think we lost him again.
Okay.
He was talking about Trump's policies and climate change, and they silenced
he just
him,
got
so-
pulled somehow. Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 for Game Boy Color. I'm going to have to try and get that game. I feel like I want to stream some stuff more too. You know what I'm saying?
You should.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm basically always at my computer and always awake at strange hours of the night, so I'm always here to mirror everybody's stream.
Yeah, I streamed a little bit. I played PlayStation 4 had like kind of a stupid sale this weekend. Did you see the flash sale that they had?
No.
They had I don't know, a ton of games for $5 basically. And so I bought Saints Row 4, the presidential edition or whatever, with all the DLC for $5, and that Tomb Raider game that came out, the PS4 remastered edition.
The definitive, yeah.
The definitive edition, where it was $5. So I have that on my computer, and I played it a little bit, and then I actually have, I think, Saints Row 4 as well. But I tried streaming it, and those fans, I think Aaron, fan of the show, was watching me stream, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun! I'm gonna play this. This game's so cool." I'm talking through it, and then I got through the first level and I unlocked everything, and it was like, "Game is not finished downloading." And so you could only play the intro mission to that game. And then it was like, oh, so when it said it was ready to play, it was ready to play the first level.
The first mission.
And then I had to wait. And so I was like, well, I guess the stream's over. So then I played a little Titanfall.
What was the Doom game that you were playing last weekend? Was that Doom 3?
That's just Doom, the new Doom.
Oh, the new one. Okay. I was
Doom 2016, just Doom.
Had it on in the background while I was building shit over there.
I like the new Doom.
It's really fun. I loved that demo level, and whenever I have a spare couple of bucks, I really want to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out with a VR experience of some kind. I don't think it's like the full game.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be terrifying because those games are kind of scary. I don't know, but TJ, what was the reason you decided to stream Dragon Warrior in particular?
I just wanted to stream something, and I'm like,
I like yeah.
Yeah, I just picked that.
I like that these
wait,
Dragon Quest games were called Dragon Warrior in the U.S.
Yes, that's right.
And then they kept up with it, like called Dragon Warrior 3 on the Game Boy Color even.
And Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Game Boy Color, 1 and 2. Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the regular consoles. And then
Dragon Warrior Switch.
I think the next one we got was Dragon Quest 6 for the PS1. Or maybe we didn't get that one until Dragon Quest 8. But then we started getting its original Japanese name. But
Hatoful Dragon Warrior.
Am I turning into a robot?
No.
Okay. Because it sounds
We
like
are.
I've had to go to Wi-Fi.
Jeez, TJ, you're just going through everything.
Yes.
So actually, I played a little bit of this on the stream when we were dicking around, but I've been playing Wario Land, Super Mario. Wait, okay, so this is the most convoluted game series on Game Boy, and so I've been playing a lot of Game Boy games because I had a Game Boy when I was a kid, and it was like the first system I got really into with games. Because like I could afford the games, because I think that when they were new they were like $30, so I could actually buy, or $40. So one of my favorites, I got this with the system, Super Mario Land, of course. Everyone remembers the very not Mario game. And then Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. And then we have Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land. And then Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, and Wario Land 4. So basically Wario took over halfway through that series.
It's like what happened with Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, and then it's just Modern Warfare 2, and then it was just Modern Warfare 3. And I was like, all right, that's just Modern Warfare now. But, so I'm going to have to play through all of them. Maybe I'll play through the entire Super Mario Land series on stream, because that sounds fun.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I got a lot.
I like the first one.
And I played the Batman animated series game, which was pretty good. For Game Boy, which I really liked. I had that cart. I remember it being impossible. It was like one of those games that I had, and I played a lot, but I always played the first 2 levels, and then I would run out of lives. So I was playing it on Visual Boy Advance emulator, because I am a dirty pirate, according to Nintendo, who emulates games. Even though I have a physical copy in my cabinet over here of the game in question I'm playing, you can put, apparently with Visual Boy Advance, you can use Game Genie or Game Gear codes or whatever.
Yep.
So I was able to put on the Invulnerable, and I was able to get through the whole game. Fun little fact, when you're invulnerable in Batman the Animated Series, the game, if you land on spikes, you can't move because the damage animation won't complete. So you just are stuck. So I had to basically save state scum my way through some of the jumping puzzles. So it was still fun though. It was fun to see the whole game. Great music, Konami. It was a Japanese developed game too. So yeah, I don't know. I love Game Boy games. Matt, did you have a Game Boy? Matt's dead.
Matt's got both his things muted. So
Matt knew I was going to talk, so he wanted to run away because we were going to talk about old video games.
Yeah,
so
that's fine. On the segue, I think you were trying to push with me. Was there a particular reason I picked Dragon Warrior 1?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I see what you were leading me towards. I just didn't. My brain isn't thinking with my data and whatnot. But
yes.
Yeah, I did pick up a couple games recently.
Okay.
One of which being Dragon Quest VIII, the report on the 3DS, which I heard was pretty good. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but
I never played 8. I played 10. I think I played 9, 10, 5, and 4 are the ones I've played.
You didn't play 10 because 10's an online. It's an MMO in Japan only.
Chapters of the Chosen.
Sentinels of the Starry Skies.
or whatever it is.
For DS?
Or is Chapters of the Chosen the 6th one?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because-
But they're great.
8 for PS2. That's a Curse of the Journey of the Cursed King.
That's been out on like iOS and Android
Yes,
for
it
a
has.
long time.
Yes, it has.
I have not played that, but I want to say this: if you want to play Dragon Quest games, the Android and iOS versions of the Android games are fucking great. They're the DS games ported.
Yep.
With the graphics, and they're great. Dragon Quest V is great. I played through a lot of Dragon Quest IV. Issue, I have it on my old phone, and I can't get the save state to port over to the new version.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, there's no... Okay, so they have, like, online cloud backup, but when I installed on my new phone and I try and get the cloud backup, it's like, nah, son.
Yep.
you can't get this. You got to restart. And I'm seriously like 20 hours in, and I'm like, fuck. It's a good game. Cool. So TJ has dropped from the call, and Matt has also still on mute. So I think we're done, right?
Oh, I didn't realize
I was still on mute. Oh, wait.
Oh my goodness.
I just keep dropping. I don't know why. This time it just said call error.
No, I'm not on mute, right?
You were
Yeah.
up until just a second ago.
No.
I hope you weren't trying to talk
My
to
second connection was on mute.
They were both on mute.
That's the stream connection. Look, man, you're not the boss of me.
us. You're not the boss of me now? You're not the boss of me now? No, you're not
I
so
got
big?
attacked by a cat.
I got to say this.
They
Next-
Might Be Giants is a great band.
Next week when we record this, we can't do an Amazon expedition right before this.
Yes.
We
Everything's
can.
failing.
Because I'm just tired out.
Oh, is that why? I thought
Yeah.
you were saying because tech issues and
No, we've
That
got to
would be
try it
fixed.
again on a different night.
You know,
or
I
we
think
could hey, let's record the practice episode on Wednesday and let's remember.
Yes, I agree.
I think we might want to
But-
just call this one right now. Because I'm not doing well. I don't know what's going on, but everything's just failing.
Yeah, this could just be a short episode.
Yeah.
I have a
Or
Lance
TJ
episode.
could duck out and we could talk, or I don't care. I don't have anything going on for the rest of the night, other than this cat that attacked me.
I don't have anything else
It's really
going on
super
either.
adorable.
I got a little more, but I'm chopping and dropping, so.
Chopping
Yeah,
and dropping and
I
dropping.
have this cool
and then
UFO
dropping.
sighting thing, but I don't know.
Well, let's talk about that. TJ can duck out if his connection's bad.
All right, let's talk about this one
My
last.
video. I think my video's missed. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
This is literally
My video
only
won't come back.
technical issues. Last week we were riding the high of having everybody
I know,
connected
it was
and
so great. There
everything
a
was
lot of
going, and
stuff.
now it's all technical issues all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and like there's like some camera wobble going. It looks like too, and I don't. Is it me? Oh, it's me moving the desk with my hand because my hand's on my mouse. Yeah, well, got to get a shock mount for that camera if we're gonna record. So,
Shock that camera. No.
all right. So let's do a thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this to put this up as a podcast.
That was what you
'Cause-
said about the Nintendo Switch thing.
What about it? I know, but like this is off the rails. Like I have nothing
Don't have your
planned.
head on the keyboard.
I gotta apologize because I have a very serious feeling that I'm getting sick right now, and B, this has been like one of the busiest work weeks I've had in probably like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I have like
Well, I heard
basically,
your fiancé getting sick, so
yeah, I know, right?
probably
So
getting sick.
my fiancé is getting sick, but let's do this video of a UFO. And I'm going to put it up on screen share. So those of you, if you want to, and we can put this part in. Just a lot of dead space in this episode. If you want to watch us on Twitch when we record on generally Thursday nights, right?
Yes.
Well, let's make it Thursday nights unless somebody can't make it. So generally on Thursday nights we record, and you can find us on Twitch around 9 p.m. Central. Keep an eye out on Matt's channel. We'll all host it. But I want to put this up. So let me get the notes. I'm ready. Matt. All right, so you might need to put this on your feed since you're the one going to Twitch, but screen share, application windows. Here we go. Chilean officials can identify a strange IR signal seen by its navy. It's probably not aliens, but it is intriguing.
Okay.
So it's technically a UFO, unidentified flying object. So in
I really wish
2014,
I had the X-Files sound. That
early on the afternoon of November 14th, 2014, a Chilean Navy pilot and technician were flying their helicopter along the coast, and they saw something strange. They were about 1.4 kilometers in the air in a twin-engine Airbus Cougar, and something appeared in the sky and matched their velocity of 130 knots. As part of the flight, the technician was testing thermal imaging on the FLIR high-definition camera, and naturally he turned the camera on the unidentified object. After several minutes, they observed the object make two distinct discharges of some type, liquid or gas, and produced a very hot signal captured by the infrared imager. The technician captured nearly 10 minutes of video, which shows both visible and infrared camera views. And they basically said, all right, with this footage, we can't explain this. Don't know what it is. It could, let's see, leading non-UFO examples say, of course, UFO people say this is a groundbreaking UFO video. And more, I don't want to say scientific, but more skeptical observers say that this is probably a plane and it was dumping wastewater from the cabin. But
that's kind of gross.
They say that on the radar they didn't pick up a plane on the radar, basically. And if you watch the plume, they say it doesn't fall the way you would expect water to do at 1 kilometer. Could be a flying piece of space debris, and then like the ejection is a gas. But we've got the video from the Chilean helicopter here, so we can watch. Actually, does that even show up on the stream?
Yeah, full
Pretty
screen
good. Screen share doesn't work great, but good enough. So I'm going to skip forward because the camera, I don't think has found it yet. Here it is. Here we go. So, yeah, I think they spotted it. And then they put it on the FLIR camera. This is the thermal imaging camera. And here is the unidentified flying object.
Okay, so I see rotor blades on that.
I don't think I see rotor blades.
Well, you can see like the plus sign of like a rotor blade plus frame rate being weird.
I guess
but it looks
hard,
like
hard
to
to tell over screen share.
Those helicopter bits that have like, it looks like a giant bust that has one rotor blade in the front and one in the back.
Yeah.
They use for like large troop transports. It looks like one of those.
A Chinook. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is visual, of course. You can see the little speck here is what we're looking at, of course, from pretty far away. Nothing really shows up in the visual of this. Oh no, Google Hangouts. The sharing window. Okay, cool. Goes up here. It was over the top of the YouTube video overlay, but then they kind of go back to the infrared, and it looks weird. I want to see the gas or a liquid ejecting from it. Is that a freaky video? I don't know. That doesn't look helicopter-y to me, though. It looks like two blobs. Two space blobs.
Space blobs.
Next to each other.
Those goddamn space blobs.
And apparently they said it was traveling about the same speed. Here we go. Now let's watch the space blob poop out a bunch of stuff. And so it's traveling along at approximately... Ooh. Look at that. It's just spitting out some sort of gas. Chemtrails. And then the visual, you really can't see anything. Oh, no, it looks like a little white spray. And boy, that does not look like water being expelled from something.
Is that the FLIR?
Yeah, this is the FLIR camera.
So that just means it's very cold. whatever's
Well, I know, but
coming
it's
out
not
of
that though. But I mean, you wouldn't expect it to sit up that long. It would kind of rain down with gravity. So who knows, man? The black spot kind of hangs, and I think, oh, creepy. UFOs, baby. Who knows what that was? Matt,
The shadow knows.
do you believe? Are you a Mulder or a Scully?
We've gone over this in our ghost hunting expert. I'm a Mulder. I want to believe.
Me too. I'm a Mulder as well. Why can't you believe this?
It's so choppy and grainy, and it's flare imagery, but then it's in black and white, so it looks like something that it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just too weird. I've seen too much stuff with like flare things that look weird just because extreme temperatures are involved.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I gotta find some more articles about the Chilean UFO.
Okay, but I do have. They just released some audio from the incident, so I have that here. And
thank you. I want to believe. Yeah, so they had declassified that after a long time. And, yeah, they spot it. Who knows? Oh, here we go.
I just wish they had actual video footage.
Okay, here we go. Chile, the Navy captain stated the object was flat, elongated structure with two thermal spotlights, like discharges, that did not coincide with the axle of motion. The technician described it as white with a semi-oval shape in the horizontal axis. So it's like two blobs with a little bar in between them. And then it moved away from a massive plume it ejected. So, I don't know, man. In the world we live in, would it be too far off to think the aliens are coming?
Yes. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because, so this is from a book I'm reading currently.
Okay.
Where they're like this Ark ship that gets sent out, and they get to a planet and find it's infested with all kinds of dangerous pathogens. And they said that any civilization that is advanced enough to travel to another planet and travel to another system is smart enough to realize it's a horrible, horrible idea.
Yeah.
Because there's undetectable things that can just murder you on a subatomic level.
Sure.
And it because we're any organism that evolves to that point will have evolved within the planetary environment, and we're not meant to go beyond that. So now I'm kind of riding on the theory that super advanced aliens won't come visit us because they're afraid of our germs.
Yeah, they're just saying it was it sounds like the review was they think it was a twin jet airliner, and it was just dumping fluid, and that kind of hung in the air because of the weather, causing it to kind of make a cloud basically of water vapor.
Yeah,
behind it.
That's contrails.
Yeah, could be it's weird, huh? I don't know. It makes you think. But I kind of disagree with that hypothesis, though. Of
that
why would they ever come here?
Yeah.
Because did you see what happened in November? You see what happened to this world? I thought we had our shit together. We don't.
Well,
I don't think aliens
but
are any less likely to, or more likely to have their shit together than we are. You know, they're probably fucking. I'm gonna go troll this planet. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's so gotta happen. Like, if it was possible. But I mean, I think the thing is the universe is so infinitesimally vast that the chances of us running into someone else is tiny, But
Yeah, like No Man's Sky.
yeah, well, except for that they did immediately. So fuck aliens. This is gonna be shit to edit. That's all I'm saying. God damn it! Why?
We'll just invite Randy Quaid on next time, and
yeah,
he'll
let's
sort
get Randy
it all
Quaid
out
on.
for
He
us.
can join us. Screech.
Yeah, Dustin Diamond lives in our state, man.
I know. I've open invitation to Dustin Diamond, so you can come on. Get you on the Google.
I'll try and
chat.
track him down. I'll go drive up to his house.
I had to burp. May is all right. Well, we got to end because TJ's off.
So I think this was a really solid episode.
Is not at all, actually. But I don't think we can record back to back because I feel like I get all my energy out. It's tough though this week for me because again I complained about being so busy at work. I'm kind of drained all the time this week, so I'll feel better next week. But the website's bornintheeighties.net. You can go there. We stream live on Twitch most Thursday nights when we record the podcast, barring scheduling conflicts. TJ, Matt, and I will be there. You can check TJ out on May of May on Twitch when he streams. Matt Hag Music, of course, is Matt's, and I am John_Danger. So you can check us all out on the Twitch when we stream. And that's it. Oh, really. BornTheEighties.net says May of May. Get that in the chat. I don't know. We should start. We could start up a Born in the 80s official Discord server, couldn't we?
We could. We could start building hype for the Amazon expedition, whatever that is, audience.
Yeah, I know,
You don't
right?
know.
All right. Well, if you want to find me on Discord, I am John_Danger, and if you message me that you're a fan of the podcast, I'll invite you to the Born in the 80s Discord channel, and we can chat on there. It's like a chat room for everybody you like. So
Yeah.
that's it, really.
It's like an internet community, but not full of awful people.
Yes. It'll be us, so. All right. That's it. We gotta end. Matt, what's your final word? Adam's not here.
Potato, bacon.
Way too loud or too quiet, so. YouTube.
The fuck are you assholes doing?
That's fucking right. What are we doing?
Everything.
Everything
In my mom. What?
All right. Nat, can you talk? I am way
I'm
too
talking about. I'm talking.
Oh, I'm also not. I'm not on studio as well.
Cool. Yeah, fix that.
You
That's-
fucking asshole.
How do I do that?
I'll share it to my
Devices,
personal Facebook page. That
properties,
seemed to work out
levels.
well last
Well, my
time.
level's high. Okay, how do I sound? All right, this is me talking at my voice at my normal distance. Matt, can you do that?
This is me talking with my normal Matt voice at my normal Matt distance.
All right, TJ, talk.
If Trump goes crazy, then, well, will you still call him Superman? That's a Three Doors Down song, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Shaq Fu for
And-
the Game Boy?
I think I'm good. TJ, can you talk a little bit more?
Yes, I'm speaking in my normal voice that I sometimes speak in for this podcast. With words
Okay.
coming out of my mouth.
Words. I
think we're
understand the
good.
words that are coming out of your mouth.
At least one of
Okay.
us does.
All right, send out the links. We're ready to start.
I set them off a while ago. We're good.
I know, me too. So everyone's already doing that. I'm going to send out a link to my YouTube just to compete Do we have the Born in the 80s YouTube channel figured out yet?
Not yet. I ain't get
Matt,
time
did you
for
set
that.
it? Okay.
That's fine. Alright, so this thing is auto-switching between people as we talk, so we're ready to go.
Cool. I should keep
Three,
your
two,
YouTube
one.
chat up just in case.
Let's jam. Yeah, I have it up, just in case.
Let me know if anybody talks in it, and then I'll go into it.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even put anything in the notes this week.
Well, you have that. You have a news article. I think that was
Oh,
you.
I did have I have a news article. Wait, I email myself stuff because for some reason at work I can't access Google Docs. It like won't let me do it. So I've got to see stuff that I mailed to myself. That's depressing. I don't want that. What's fun? Okay, here's some recipes I have sent to myself for making beef stew, so that's good. Okay, I didn't find anything. Let's just go. Let's freeform it. It's like jazz. You like jazz?
It's like ABC Family Freeform.
You like jazz? What does Matt Hag Music? How can I find my friend Matt Hag Music?
On the Twitch.
All right, we got one viewer, so we know we're doing well.
Hooray!
That's probably me.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 251. I don't need to start this.
No,
You can if you want to.
I do the
You can
intros.
You can do whatever you want.
Welcome.
I'm
Anything.
gonna pull,
God damn it!
I'm gonna
Every
pull up
time.
the stream on my phone just to make sure that our audio is coming through good.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 251. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my co-hosts.
Okay, here's the problem.
Okay.
Is that only my voice is coming through the stream. So we're gonna...
You fucking goddamn bastard.
You messed up your Twitch?
We can't even hear ourselves.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. That's why they ran away.
So it's just
hold
you
on, hold on,
talking and
hold
us
on.
silently reacting.
Yes. Where is that going?
Dooble and Dooble and Doobly Doo.
I'm gonna run out of drink.
I can only do this so many times. 1, 2,
Okay,
gone.
just keep making noise constantly.
Alright, I'm gonna talk, 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 I'm gonna talk. Hey, I'm hearing it now.
Hey, I'm hearing it now.
Oh, it's echoey.
On the stream? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the call?
Wait, it might be on the call.
It's on the call.
Yeah, the stream is definitely not got anything going.
Hold on.
Do you have the wrong one muted?
No, I just have to figure out how I'm routing this bullshit.
It's on the call.
Try.
It's on the call.
This is a good show. This is gonna be a good one.
Matt, we got 3 people here now.
What got screwed up? Somehow, when we were switching shows, the routing got screwed up.
Yeah, I'm glad we got everyone on here, and we can only hear you. I'm talking in the chat now.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there. Okay, maybe you should say something.
I'm talking. Oh, you need to be talking constantly. The only problem is the Twitch delay is like 30 seconds, so we won't know if this worked for 30 seconds. TJ is going crazy on his camera.
Someone has to.
Uh-huh. I'm talking. I'm still talking about I've got camera. I can't tell. Now it's echoing from the call. Camera. Camera. Zooming in on my face. Camera.
Okay.
Has that worked? Has that worked? I've got to turn my camera just a tiny bit to get me on the old up and up. Oh man, the Xbox Live Vision camera gets hot as fuck. This is a great episode, guys.
It's pretty good. It's good.
I'm gonna keep looking up links and stuff then while we're doing this. Matt, why did you ruin us?
Okay, so I'm talking, and it's coming through there.
Do you want me to keep talking?
No.
On a mission. I'm a man with
There goes my camera.
conviction.
This
I
is not
come
going.
and go. I come and go. I'm a chameleon. This is all being recorded for the podcast because
Yes, it is.
YouTube Live works real well.
Oh
This is
yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
and
Let me
YouTube
think here.
Live's like fucking delay is like half a second. It's great. Hey, there's a child. Child watch.
Yeah. She can't hear anything. Somewhere in your earbud.
Okay,
Oh,
do
wave.
you hear me through the call?
Yes. I hear
You
through
don't
the
hear
call.
yourself through the call.
I'm
right
waving.
now.
I now don't hear myself through the call.
Yeah.
Did you want to say hi? To the people on the little screen. I didn't think so.
I don't think that any audio is coming through Twitch. This is just great.
We're figuring it out. We're new to this.
How is this so broken? It was working like one
Well.
night ago.
Yeah, like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I'm a man on a mission. I'm come and
Input
go.
setup. Okay. Input setup.
Oh. Karma, chameleon. Va.
Okay.
You come and go. You come and go. Go. You know, if they just like, they could just change that. Be like, you come and go. Is that what
That
it
would
is?
be a thing that they could do.
Probably.
Like,
we
you
are
know,
talking
like,
Boy George here.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Oh man, Boy George.
Well, come and go could be a one night stand.
Well, come and go is a place. It's like a convenience store.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Just looking for the chat.
Oh shit, it's totally
Somehow-
working now. What the
Yeah,
fuck
All the
was
routing
wrong?
got fucked. The routing got all fucked up because I don't know. Because the
Hashtag
Amazon
virtual audio
Expedition
cable.
is on a different channel. So yeah, I don't know. Somehow, in setting that up to be the same exact settings as this, everything broke.
So let's go to www.twitter.com and tweet that out again. Because now we're actually live.
Okay, now I have to pee though.
Okay. I can hear Matt peeing.
Yeah.
It also said that Matt is playing Kitty Apocalypse. Did he not change his... It says Born in the 80s episode streaming talk shows, so...
Yeah, it just doesn't change when you do the tweet out. It goes from old data.
Cool. I'm glad it's working now, though. So this podcast will be fun to edit. 30 minutes of uselessness. Chat. We are number one. Hey!
Hey,
Oh, man.
now look at this net that I just found. When
Look
I
at
say
this
go,
found that I just net.
every time they take a step, they says the word net.
Yep.
I've not
Net,
seen it, but I
net,
just saw the
net.
title. So I'll make sure I'm actually still hosting.
I hope this means that our practice episode only recorded my end of the conversation.
We'll see, I guess.
That would be great. That'd be
Good
great.
thing it was just a practice episode. We got good ideas out of it either way. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm almost out of 4 rows.
Oh, this for a
of
second
balm.
says we got 7 viewers. I just don't trust that.
Mine says 5. Now it
Yeah.
says 7.
I think it's 3.
If you're
Mine
if
says
you're an
5
actual
now.
viewer, say something in the chat.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
we've
we
got
don't
this
believe that
working.
you exist.
Oh, man, Matt, you don't have any bourbon, or did you pour yourself some bourbon?
I poured myself some. Look at the camera. This is all I have left. This is the
Oh,
My child
But you
all the
pour-
bourbon. Other than
Dang
the
it.
Fireball
See you later.
whiskey, which doesn't really count.
I ran out of my drink. This is empty.
Drink your drink.
Oh, I spilled.
Okay.
I spilled on the table. I spilled on my microphone. See that?
Dashboard.
Should I throw the chat window on the stream? I can do that.
No! There's no chat. I wish oh, man. Fucking A. What are we going to talk about? Nothing.
I have chat with
I
on
ha-
my stream. We'll talk about my streaming. We'll talk about the 2 online services that went live this past week.
Yeah.
All right, TJ, I'm expecting you to be the heavy lifter. Go. Welcome to
We can
Born
talk about
in
Mad
the-
Cat's dying.
Ah!
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode
No,
251. This is
man,
Matt,
I'm
your
gonna
host.
talk over the intro.
This is
You have
just the
to say,
intro. as
I'm
it
gonna
is.
start, and then I'll shut up.
I'm ready to start. So shut up.
Okay.